Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody Bills. This is Logan Burgess. Today is the 22nd here, and we have the grains moving lower with corn down 1 1/4 cents, soybeans trading down 19 cents here in Chicago, wheat trading up 2 cents. Now, it was interesting. We did get export inspections come out early in the morning. We saw corn and soybeans both beating analyst expectations here. Wheat came in within analyst expectations. One thing that might have supported wheat here is earlier on in the morning, we did get an announcement that Egypt bought 55,000 metric tons of wheat from the U.S. To me, this is very symbolic, showing that we are a little bit more competitive on the global market.
Right.
We haven't seen these kind of sales in a while, so I think that's one of the things that helped support Chicago wheat. Now, Logan, we have soybeans trading now 19 cents.
Yep.
Why did we see so much relative weakness here on this Monday?
Yeah, well, you know, when we opened up trading Sunday night, we saw exceptional weakness out of the bean complex in general, and it was really led lower by this November 15 soybean contract. Take a look here at this hourly chart. This is quite atypical to see a contract a year out in advance gap lower on the start of the overnight session, and I think we have to look at Informa numbers that we got Friday after the close for some indication of why we're seeing this kind of weakness. Take a look at this chart here. This details acreage for corn and soybeans going back to the 2005-06 marketing year. You can see here the red box is what Informa is projecting for U.S. soybean acres next year. They came in at 87.7 million acres, about 3 million acres above this year's very large planted acreage for soybeans. If you look at corn, a relatively different story. Informa is projecting 2015-16 to be the first year since 1983 where we're seeing larger soybean acreage than what we have for corn. So obviously, right now, the market for current marketing year beans is very negative. You add on top of that expected production from Brazil and Argentina, and now you add on this very large expected acreage from Informa. It's a very bearish scenario here that indicates this bean market may have further to go. It's been a very far ride since the June 30th report, but the charts that we've been looking at here for quite a while on GrainTV kind of show a low end, $8.50, $9 on the soybean market. So, looking at prices today, I still think it's an opportunity to get some sales on the books. The fundamentals right now are still pointing lower for beans.
Absolutely. One way you look at it, when you get that sort of projected acreage there, we're going to need to see some price adjustment there. Now, we did get crop conditions out after the market closed here. We saw corn conditions stay the same at 74%. Good to excellent. We did see soybeans decline a little bit, down to 71% good to excellent from 72. So those were, I guess, no major changes there. Of course, soybeans did drop a bit. We did see the first harvested acreage numbers come out. We saw 3% harvested here for soybeans. We also saw 7% harvested for corn. Now, 7% is running a little bit ahead of the average here, typically seeing about, 4% a week ago, so and 15% in the 5 years. So we are behind the average here for what we typically see, but we are making some progress here. Logan, we do have very positive weather out here. How's this going to affect the market?
Well, as we look here toward the end of September, the beginning week of October, really the last threat to this year's crop is a frost freeze event, and you can see here that really for a substantial portion of the grain belt, there is a 50 to 60% chance of seeing above normal temperatures. So I think that frost freeze threat is off the table here for the next 3 or 4 weeks. Obviously now harvest pace is going to be the next focus. It looks like we should be getting some rains, but nothing that's going to significantly slow down harvest as we move north here. If you want to see live pictures from harvest across the grain belt, you can follow us over on Twitter at GrainTV is where you can find us there. And as always, if you haven't taken a look at our mobile trading app yet, you can visit us over at grainhedge.com. Get that trading app installed on your iPad, iPhone, Android, or tablet and have it with you as you get started harvesting this year's crop. If you have any questions about that, feel free to call our office. Number is 877-472-4607. Thanks a lot for joining us here on GrainTV for a Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow.